Welcome to the Sports Minute. If you like the video this evening, please comment and share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560 on YouTube. My video this evening is the NFL action of the day. The Atlanta Falcons, the home team. I live in Douglasville, Georgia, which is 30 miles west of downtown Atlanta, and I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, along with being a Dallas Cowboys fan. The Cowboys are first, but I love the Falcons second. What happened today is just, I'm lost for words. Last week, the Atlanta Falcons had a very impressive win over the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Football, 30. Let me get it correct, 22-6. And I said before the regular season started, I thought the Atlanta Falcons, I still say this to this day, they had the best talent in the NFC South. Matter of fact, I still pick them to win the NFC South even after today. But what's happened is, along with me and a lot of other Falcon fans, we lost for words. Losing 30-0 on the road to a Carolina Panthers team that's really been struggling for almost, let's say, 3 years under Bryce Young being under center. That's just unbelievable what happened today. I saw the game. I saw a lot of part of it. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings right there, sitting there front and center. And I saw a team that seemingly, they came out their first offensive series, they went 3-out. Carolina goes down the field, scores a touchdown. Bryce Young, I believe, on a 4-yard touchdown run. Then the Falcons get the ball back and they go downfield. And I knew once their field goal kicker, Parker Romo, missed that 49-yarder. To be honest to you, Falcon fans, I knew the game was over. For some reason, that kick looked like it took the steam out of the Falcons. Based on what everything had else happened, the game was still 7-0. And the Falcons struggled offensively. Defensively, I thought they played well enough to keep them in the football game. But some way, somehow, you got Drake London, you got B. John Robinson, you got Cal Pitts. Your offensive line played so well last week that B. John Robinson had over 143 yards rushing on national television. And it wasn't like Carolina was scoring points. And I sit here and I keep saying to myself, when is it going to stop? And I don't want to throw any coaching staff under the bus. I'm not going to go that route. But I'm going to say this. Bryce Young only threw for 121 yards. The Carolina's defense had 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery, and Atlanta only went 5 of 16 on third downs. You can look at it any other way you want to look at it. Michael Penix was 18 of 36, 172, 2 picks. Okay. I heard a lot of people on the Atlanta Falcons message board saying he can't move in the pocket. He can't do this. But last week you saying he was the best thing since sliced bread. But I get fans. And I get the Atlanta fans. It's been an up and down roller coaster for the last 4 or 5 years. But trust me, this football team has great talent on it, man. And again, I'm not going to put Raheem Morris and the coaching staff under the bus just yet. But I'm going to say this. Next week against the Washington Commandos, it's the biggest game in Raheem Morris' coaching career with the Atlanta Falcons. It's the biggest game in Zach Robinson's coaching career as the Falcons offensive coordinator. And it might be the biggest game in the young career of Michael Penix Jr. The Falcons have to beat Washington next week to get me back on board to believing that they can be a team that can still win the NFC South. I'm not really sold on Tampa Bay. Of course, they beat the Falcons in the first game of the year. New Orleans got blown out today by Seattle. So the division is still wide open. My question now is that we've been talking about Raheem Morris for the last 2 seasons. Now we're going to see whether or not next week he can rally this group. And if not, I think the Falcons might need to look to move on. And I hate it for Terry Fontenot because you're going to be right with him. As I'm a Falcons fan, along with a Dallas Cowboys fan, next week is the biggest game. and Raheem Morris' coaching career with the Atlanta Falcons and the young career of Michael Penix Jr. You're coming back to Mercedes-Benz Dome, and the pressure is on. You beat Washington next week, and we won't even worry about Carolina's lost. But this is really, to be honest, it's shocking to me and disappointment. Really. I still say this can be a very special football team. But we'll see next Sunday in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. Falcon fans, don't give up. If you like the video today, please comment and share it. Please subscribe to my page, Vincent Turner 560 here on YouTube. Go Falcons.